And welcome to Abridged Souls Episode 1 Editing. Behind the scenes, I don't have a name for it yet. But, yeah. In this I'm going to basically show off to you the, how I edited it and stuff like that, and questions and stuff like that. And, yeah. So, yeah, let's get into Adobe Premiere. Okay, now that we are in Adobe Premiere, let's look at the video. Now, the first thing you're probably wondering is, what the hell was with that shitty aspect ratio and the black box around the entire thing? That is completely my fault. 100% my fault. When I was making the video, I didn't know about that Adobe Premiere has a default aspect ratio it does, like when you're making the video, it makes it a default one which is shitty. I didn't know about that until I was 95% finished with the thing. So I was in the very final stages and I did not know about it. Okay, second thing is, yeah, I did voice everything. That was all me. Yes. It's a bit iffy, the voice acting. Later episodes, there will be more voice actors. Trust me, in the next episode there will be more voice actors. This first one was just a test, honestly. It was just a test to see how well it would go. Because originally I had set it up for Team 4 Stars TIBA, T-I-B-A, a thing where basically we had to make an abridged that was 10 minutes long, okay? When I got to after I'd finished the intro, which is about here, at the 5-minute mark, the intro to the series was at the 5-minute mark. I knew that I wasn't going to fit it. I wasn't going to fit the rest of it. So, yeah. Another thing you'll notice is the voice acting was a bit different at some points. The first bits, it's a bit more muffled, while the later ones are more clear. That is because I changed how I was recording myself, because I was using Audacity, but I had different settings I did, and I found the clearer ones better. Yeah. For the, yeah, so here, yes, that there is an error there. I do realize that now, that there is an error. That error is very pronounced. Yeah, basically I was trying to do a pause screen effect. You know, when you pause a VCR on like an old square TV, it would just, like, the colours would shift a bit, it would freak out a bit. So yeah, I could have done like a wavy, what is it? Static lines over the video, but I didn't know how to really do that well, so I did the best I could. This is all the best I could because I have never done a project this complicated in Premiere. The most I had done in the past for Adobe Premiere is that that series which I cancelled just because I was really busy, for that Heart Gold Nuzlocke, where the thing's on the side of the video. That's the most I had ever done at all. And this thing was a whole different beast. Look at this. Woof, this is the most amount of editing I've ever done in any video. So yeah, it's not the best, but it's the best that I could do at the moment. And they will only keep improving. So, yeah. Another thing is, this intro music here. Actually, let's go back to the image. Let's go back to these images. Now, how I did this was I took a screenshot of the game in you can see it better with this one in Photoshop, and then I copied the image 3 times, and then I changed each of those copies to a different color, to only show as a different color, either red, blue, or green. And this is the, no, is it red, blue, yellow, red, blue, green? I can't remember. I think it's green actually because it's in there. So yeah, basically, and then I just offset them a bit in random directions. They don't all work right. This one is like the most apparent that that's what I did. Same with this one. This one isn't as noticeable as others. That one actually looks pretty cool. But it works best with this one and this one. And basically what I was going for is the narrator and my character talking back and forth between each other. Yeah. So there's also yeah. Also in a few sections, for example, here I've had to, this is a backup so I can just delete these so I can show you easier. In 2 spots I've had to loop audio I have, just so I could yeah, basically just make a certain sound without having the narrator overhead. So I'll mute that so I can show you. So this here is on loop, it is. This little shaking bit. There is on loop. And there is another spot at the end that is also on loop. Here. So this part here is on loop. I had to do this because the narrator talks here. I can't do that. But the downside to that is that there's this very abrupt split. Like you can tell it's there. It's because the narrator is talking over that one spot. It was quite difficult to do. And the thing with this here, if you're wondering what's with the numbers and the green, I encountered an error with the video not syncing up and stuff like that, so this was the only ways I could figure out to do it. I figured out a proper way, as you can see over here, how it's gone back to normal, but yeah, that was just a temporary solution. Yeah, and here, yeah, that's just something went weird with Adobe after I've released it, so that's nothing to do with the video. So yeah, the next video should be up in a week, 2, 3, I don't know, when I get it done. So yeah, that's basically about it for this video, guys. I will get the episode 2 done as soon as I can. There will be other voice actors. I will not be the only one talking next time. Oh, amazing, right? But yeah, yeah, so that's pretty much about it, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.